Hi, it's Mark Bunker from Xenu TV, and I just wanted to tell you, people in Anonymous, you are my heroes. My God, what an amazing achievement that was. Thousands and thousands of people all across the globe were out in the streets protesting Scientology's fraud and abuse. It was just astonishing. So, you know, guys, I can't tell you enough how appreciative that I am and all the old-time critics are, and it's just terribly, terribly exciting, and I'm proud that everybody was peaceful and everything went, you know, just as planned. And it's your success. You guys did it. Congratulations. And to the person who made the Road to February 10th video, great job. Loved it. And I was laughing uproariously at the ending of that video, talking about March 15th and L. Ron Hubbard's birthday. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with next. Behind the scenes, there are people feverishly putting together packages for you about the IRS tax-exempt status, things that we can help roll out as time moves along here. I got a chance to meet a lot of you on Sunday in LA. Everybody was terrific. I wish I could have met everybody. I was planning to videotape the entire event, but very early on I had a medical mishap and almost died. But I didn't, and I'm recovering. Somebody on, I think it was Inturbulation.org, said, Wise Beard Man is recharging his beard. I guess that's what I'm doing. So I will be talking to you more in the coming days. I'm still resting, and this weekend I hope to have some of my footage up. I wasn't able to shoot as much as I had planned. I did get an interesting interview with a longtime Scientologist. I believe his name is Billy Sheehan. He was the first person that I met once we actually got to the Big Blue building in LA. And he had a sign saying, I'm a Scientologist for 17 years, and I am willing and happy to talk about anything about my religion. So I said, okay, where are you on the bridge? And he said, I'm an OT3. And I said, okay, great. What can you tell me about Xenu and body thetans? Nothing. So your sign says you're willing and able to talk about anything about your religion, and the very first question you can't talk about it. No. Okay. So it went on from there, and I think it's a fairly interesting conversation. Billy seemed like a nice guy, and I was very happy that he was willing to have a very polite conversation, and I'd like to see more of that. I'd also like to see people admit that they can't talk about things in their religion. They just can't. They're not allowed to. Well, Billy did say that. He promised he wouldn't talk about it. But, you know, that bait and switch has got to stop. You can't base your religion on being blown up in a volcano and not tell anyone until you've spent $360,000 to find out about it. And now I'm getting overheated, and my doctor would advise me, you know, just to calm down. So I'm going to move on from that. There are plenty of other things I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, here's something that I meant to do a video about ages ago. Some guy wrote me after seeing one of the, not the 4th of July videos, but the trip to Clearwater videos. He said, hey, I thought you were a really nice guy until I saw the part something or other on this video, and you were mean to those Scientologists. And I'm not exactly sure what incident he was talking about, because I haven't watched all those videos in years, but I did see part of the trip to Clearwater video, and yes, we were a little a little hard on the Scientologists, and I wanted to bring up that because I was in the situation then that you are in now. I had just started to learn about Scientology. I had never really met a Scientologist and talked to a Scientologist. I had my home picketed. I was surrounded by Scientologists on the street calling me a drunk, a wife-beating, child molester, all this stuff. That was the only interaction I had with Scientologists. And I thought, well, they got to be nuts to believe in all this kind of stuff. And the video that happened there on the trip to Clearwater, that happened right after I had been assaulted, and Bob Minton, my friend, was being globally assaulted around the world by Scientology. And I was angry, and you know, I peacefully let out some of that anger, but I thought it was important to bring that up because, you know, I think you're probably in a similar situation where you're, you know, relatively new to this, learning a lot about the abuses and outraged by a lot of this, and you know, you have to remember not to take it out on people like Billy, who is probably an incredibly decent guy, and most of the Scientologists you run into are. So just remember to be better than I am, or I was. I try to be better than I was. And, you know, stand up for your rights, speak the truth, keep being brave, and keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing great. So thanks for everything, Anonymous. You are my heroes. I'll see you at Xenu TV.